Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about interior design tips and inspiration. Today we're going to be continuing our interior design style series. Today we'll be talking about transitional design. We'll be discussing the background of transitional design, some key elements, some ways you can incorporate transitional design into your home, and styles that are similar to transitional design as well. Hopping right into the background of transitional design, this design style started blossoming around the 1950s. If you watch the last two videos about traditional design and modern design, then you'll kind of know more traditional and decorative styles were happening. Modern design kind of wanted to get away from all the decorative elements, and transitional design kind of blossomed from the pendulum swinging back and forth and kind of met in the middle of a lot of these design styles. I view this design style as a very happy medium of a lot of different eras of design. It mixes a lot of masculine elements with feminine elements, and overall it just does a lot of balancing, and when you walk into a transitional home, then you feel very welcomed. It is sophisticated but also comfortable and relaxing. If two people who have different design styles start living together and you're trying to understand how to make sure that everything fits together well, this might be a very good option for someone in that situation. All right, now let's talk about some key elements of transitional design. As far as interior architectural details, we will see some design elements such as molding or paneling, but you'll see a far less of it than in traditional design styles. They'll be used sparsely, but they tend to make bigger statements often because they seem a little bit more special and rare in transitional styles. For furniture, we see a lot of curved feminine furniture in transitional design. We'll see some wood elements used, we'll see a lot of antiques incorporated into transitional design, but also mixed with more modern or contemporary furniture designs as well. For color palettes in transitional design, we see a lot of very tonal color palettes. You can go either very light or very dark in these color palettes. You'll see multiple shades of similar colors in these designs where it's very tonal and very layered. As far as accessories, you'll find more accessories in transitional design than modern, but definitely not as much as traditional design accessories. It will definitely be decorated and there'll be little knickknacks, but it'll be more on a minimal scale. And a lot of these pieces will be conversation starters. They'll be a little bit more playful and have a little bit more of a unique element to them. When there is minimal accessories, but they have a very large statement, then it is very fun and attracts the eye, so they make a very large impact. In transitional design, you'll definitely see window treatments. Modern design, you won't see as much window treatments, and traditional design, you see a lot of window treatments. Here, again, we'll just go very simplistic. They'll be solid colors. A lot of them will be very sheer, so they will add a soft layer, but they'll allow a lot of natural lighting, and they'll just soften up the whole design of the room. When I think of transitional design, I think of a lot of those light, soft layers, but also mixing in a lot of unique pieces as well. So it doesn't feel boring, although the color palette may be not as exciting and there's not a lot of pattern necessarily in transitional design. It allows for the accessories, the lighting, and the furniture to really speak and have a loud voice, because those are kind of the details that are played up a lot and are the attention grabbers. Now, if you're wanting to incorporate transitional design into your home, here are some things that you may want to think about. Transitional design can definitely be hard to put together because there isn't a whole lot of structure. It's pretty loose, and it's the same idea as mixing two interior design styles, so there can be some complexity to this. I have made a video all about how to mix two interior design styles, so if you feel like you're needing additional assistance, then that might be a good video to check out. I would definitely suggest to use classic shapes, more simple silhouettes. You could use a little bit more traditional, but make sure you're adding in some contrast and juxtaposition with those modern or contemporary flares as well. With your accessories, definitely emphasize the richness of them. Make sure that they're lively or historic, or they have some sort of element that kind of grabs your attention, because that will really bring to life a transitional space. For furniture, you can use very simple silhouettes, but make sure you're bringing in those nuanced elements to make it feel a little bit more elevated and current. A transitional design really speaks with the decorative pieces. So if it feels like you've collected these things over a long period of time from different eras, and there's antiques mixed with modern elements, that's what really brings together a transitional space. And if you're interested in this interior design style, but maybe want to check out a few others that are similar, I would definitely suggest Grand Millennial style, which I've already made a video on. It has the same idea of mixing traditional elements with contemporary and modern elements, but it's a little bit more playful, a little bit more loud. There's definitely a lot more color and pattern that is incorporated into Grand Millennial design. You may also really enjoy the eclectic style, which again is kind of loose on rules. It doesn't have a lot of structure, so there's not a lot of rules and there's a lot of mixing, and it creates a more unique style. That is everything that we have for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you next time. Bye.